Look around you. Right now, there are probably dozens of things within your sight. A wall. A chair. Your phone. The clothes you're wearing. The people around you. The objects sitting quietly in the background. You can see them, but here's something strange. If I asked you to close your eyes right now and describe everything you just saw, you probably couldn't. You might remember the big things. But what about the tiny details? What color was the nearest object? What was written on that sign? What was the person beside you wearing? You may have been looking directly at all of it, so why can't you remember it? The answer is more fascinating than you might think. Your brain isn't designed to remember everything you see. And sometimes, you don't even consciously notice things that are right in front of you. Let's start with something important. Seeing something doesn't automatically mean remembering it. Your eyes constantly receive visual information from the world around you. But that information doesn't all become a permanent memory. Think about walking through a busy street. Your eyes are receiving information about cars, buildings, people, signs, trees, colors, movement, and countless other details. But if you tried to consciously focus on every single thing at once, you would quickly become overwhelmed. So your brain has to prioritize. It directs your attention towards some things while allowing other information to remain in the background. And this is incredibly useful. Imagine trying to remember every single person you pass today. Every face. Every shirt. Every car. Every tree. Every sound. Every object. Your brain would be dealing with an enormous amount, and this brings us to one of the strangest things about human perception. Sometimes, you can be looking directly at something and still fail to consciously notice it. In psychology, this is called inattentional blindness. It's what happens when you're focused on one task and fail to notice an unexpected object or event, even when it's clearly visible. One of the most famous demonstrations comes from a 1999 study by psychologists Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris. Participants watched a video of people passing basketballs. They were given a simple task: count the passes. While they were concentrating on the basketball players, a person wearing a gorilla suit walked directly through the scene. The gorilla was visible. It wasn't hiding. Think of your attention like a spotlight. Imagine standing on a dark stage. There are hundreds of things around you, but the spotlight illuminates only one area at a time. Your attention works in a somewhat similar way. It helps prioritize certain information. If you're searching for your friend in a crowded place, your brain is looking for features that help you identify them. Their face. Their clothes. Their height. Their location. Suddenly, the crowd becomes less important. Your attention is focused on the person you're trying to find. But if someone suddenly shouts your name, your attention can shift. Now let's say you walk into a room. You look around. You leave. 5 minutes later, someone asks, "What color was the wall?" You might know. Or, you might have absolutely no idea. But you were looking at the wall. So what happened? The problem is that information being available. Here's where things get even more interesting. Even the memories you do keep aren't always perfect recordings. When you remember something, your brain doesn't simply press play on a video stored inside your head. Memory is reconstructive. That means remembering involves rebuilding information from what was previously encoded and stored. And that process isn't always perfect. Over time, memories can become less precise. Details can be forgotten. Other information can influence what you remember. This is one reason why two people can experience the same event and later remember different details. But here's the thing. This isn't necessarily a flaw. In many ways, your brain's ability to prioritize information is part of what makes it so powerful. You don't need to consciously remember every leaf on every tree you pass. You don't need to memorize every face in every crowd. You don't need to store every sound you hear. Your brain is constantly dealing with an incredible amount of information. So instead of treating everything as equally important, your attention helps you focus on what matters. The person you're talking to. The road you're driving on. The danger approaching you. The information you're trying to learn. The sound that suddenly catches your attention. Your brain doesn't need to remember everything. It needs to help you navigate the world. So the next time you walk through a crowded street, look around. Take a moment to notice the things you normally ignore. The signs. The faces. The colors. The tiny details hiding in plain sight. Because you may feel like you're seeing everything, but your brain is constantly deciding what deserves your attention. And that's the fascinating thing about your mind. You don't experience the world exactly as it is. You experience the world through the information your brain selects, processes, and remembers. Your brain isn't designed to remember everything. It's designed to help you remember what matters. If you've ever wondered about something strange about your mind, your body, or the world around you, subscribe to Zana, Beyond Curiosity.